Going to be ha 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 he 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 ho 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 versus E2G, but currently we're watching Infused versus orKs, best of three. First map going to Infused in a very close game. One point I wanted to ask you about, winners, and get your opinion
Uh-huh.
on in the difference between the North American and the European style of gaming is one thing I noticed. A lot of the Europeans tend to use a little bit more subterfuge. Like they'll go one way,
Yeah.
immediately cut back, and try to get that person rotating or something of that nature. And I don't see that as much in North America. Maybe I'm missing it.
That may be just the plain old North American style. I know we talk a lot about, like in baseball, you'll see like the Japanese pitchers will come over and they'll do more different kinds of, and switch up their styles and throw different pitches at a guy. But the North American guys will basically just throw a fastball as hard as they can and dare you to hit it. And yeah, again, I'm referring to sports that probably aren't as popular in Europe, obviously, but the analogy holds because it's more that North American come at me bro kind of push style, which you would think well they would play more like that defensively, but offensively they certainly do. And yeah, I like seeing a little bit of treachery, a little bit of sneakiness in my games, and especially when you've got the advantage of three players, and or you know you're at a disadvantage because you're facing three players. And here's Sheesh gonna take off for Infused to try to do just that offensively, and he is going to, again, he's waiting. You see the hesitation as the rocket spam comes in. That's another reason it doesn't play as well here, and there's lots of places to hide from it as well. One thing about this map, yeah, again, a lot of the different levels that you can be on, and then you can just kind of leap over and take your shots when you want to. But oh, the nice shot from behind there, Soska hits him and knocks him down to 2 armor. That's the only a big shot on the Fraternity to take him down. As the time is running out, he has got time for the attack time, but Neo got him and just pinched him in and got a double tap and just gave him nowhere to go. And so orKs stepping it up here with a 2-0 lead. Fraternity hoping to add to that offensively.
Yeah, real sorry we talked over that first round, but amazing offensive round from Neo to give his team a first offensive point, and it was actually really, really good. It had some long-range shots, some close-range shots, streaked in, and so seeing some really good play out there from Neo, but Fraternity gonna try and even it up here. Well, not even the score, but even up the offensive score. He needs to get one of those offensive points that are very elusive, so that way they can tie this match up. Just missing that player in the hut is going to come back down to this lower end, maybe get him on the rotation. You see Rockets coming over from the pole, and Sheesh is in that cubby, gets picked off. Now is the Swarm going to come out? Fraternity does take a hit there from, who was it? That was from Caspa? Yeah, it was hit from Caspa. And then another one by Sense. He's down to 1 armor, trying to get a couple flick shots, just missing him, just misses that one again. And there's the final hit by Caspa, and it's going to bring it 2-1. So Fraternity almost getting a second offensive round there.
Yep, they were working another one of those choke points there. That little upper ramp thing, and here comes Caspa on the attack for Infused to try to tie this thing up. And again, some rocket spam. He is managing to avoid that early on here, as you see both teams just kind of feeling out the awareness of where they're at. Nice job to dodge several rockets coming at him there. Very closely placed, but still nothing happening as far as shots being taken by either side that have landed. So this one could be very interesting as we go to the capture part of the round, which is happening in 5 seconds now, as Caspa is taking the high road here, going to try to get a shot down onto the cap. He may just go for this again. He gets a shot, but oh, they got him too. He's down to 1 armor, as it's going to be a battle between he and he gets Neo there on the point. A nice play, and that's going to tie it up with an offensive point, Caspa. And here comes Soska for orKs to try to do the same.
I don't even know what to say about that. He traded some amazing shots. That was really, really
wild,
good.
Man, yeah.
Yeah, so great play there by Caspa to get his team back even. Soska gonna try to get another offensive point here for his team, as they did have the lead and unfortunately lost it, now being tied. And you see some shots coming out there from the hut now, and faking in tries to get back there at Caspa. And it's like I said, that subterfuge, you know, he looked like he was gonna streak into the hut, turns, quick fire towards the jail, just misses, but good hit there by Sens from the hut. And then another long-range rocket from Sheesh, and Soska gets a pick off there on the Caspa. Great twitch shot to give himself hopefully one less player to worry about, and except he's got two very strong people, Sheesh and Sens, just missing the one there, waiting for him to come around, and great shot by Sens, gets that rush down to use a fighting game turn, and gets the hit.
Yeah, it's a little quick draw in that small corridor there, and it's got the better of him on that particular shot. Here's Sens taking his time coming out of the box. I was like, I thought he might be AFK for a second there, but it was weirdly timed bio break or something. But no, Sens on the attack now, and trying to line some people up who are throwing down some rocket spam here. I thought he might get a shot in, but not quite. Again, orKs working their defensive positions. Nice shot there to take out Nao to start things off. Still with 3 armor, Sens, as he's got 15 seconds. Oh, nice shot, 53 meters away to take out Platernity and make his job a lot easier, as he's only got 1 guy to deal with and 3 armors. He's going to go right to the pole, you know it. No surprises here, and he gets him. And again, Sens with a 1, 2, 3, taking him out, not using the pole cap, just doing it the old-fashioned way with the railgun. And here comes Nao. 4-2 now, Infused with the lead, but here comes orKs.
I'm afraid. I'm glad he got the kills. I'm afraid what's going to happen if there's another pole cap here, we might lose all our viewers after the last map. So thank you for
part of the game, man. Part of the game.
Thank you for getting those. Tries to get a long range hit. Nao not able to. Sheesh. Flirting with disaster, though. How many times are you going to give him the opportunity? Keeps trying to poke out, just narrowly avoiding the rocket. And Nao actually coming with the rushdown is now the lone player on the pole side. So the 3 defenders are going to be coming at him. Great long-range shot, 48.9 meters onto Caspa. And now he's only got 1 or 2 defenders, 1 less to worry about. You see him taking the high ground. I like this decision, just missing that shot on Sens. Sens getting a hit, though. Nao now down back on the low ground, just missing Sens again. And there's a hit onto Sheesh, and it's going to be 1 versus 1, 1 armor versus 1 defender, just missing Sens again. Sens has like a magic armor. Great shot through the pole, and he's going to get himself another offensive point. Nao has gotten 2 this round now, with 3 defensive points, is really keeping his team in this match right now.
Some fine shooting there, and yeah, that's another tough place. There's this map, there's that middle, and then there's all these little corridors around these little narrow passageways where sometimes if you fall down or if you jump and you don't make the shot you wanted to make, it can be a disadvantage. But Nao really showing something there. Here's Sheesh, though, for Infused, trying to increase their lead. Not bad shot there to start it off. He's going to take Nao out of the equation for this round, as he is again taking that high spot, looking for gonna battle it out with the defender that's on the pole here, as just hiding behind the fence. They both are well aware. Here, goes ahead and takes Soska out as on the drop down, coming to the point now with all 3 armors, but again, no pole cap needed. Sheesh taking out Platernity at the point. He had 13%, but he didn't need it, and that's going to put him up 5-3. Platernity going to try to keep his team in it now.
That was pretty intense. There was I thought he was gonna at least get a hit, knock him off, but great shots. There's 1 offensive point for each player here for Infused, so that's pretty amazing. And Platernity, unfortunately, taking a very early hit here, and Sens with a double tap is gonna finish it off. That will be the second map going to Infused.